So here we have the most exciting video you're probably ever going to watch in your life. Well, maybe not. So yeah, planking and abdominal training is not something that's been part of my life for a while now. I stopped doing it for over a year ago. But I wanted to get back into it, not from a direction of fitness and physical fitness anyway, but from a direction of mental stamina. What fascinates me is the idea of the mind ruling the body, and being able to hold out through something uncomfortable, painful, and going beyond your limits by simply getting into a sort of meditative state, employing certain mental methods to keep at bay that voice that we all get in our head when something starts getting hard, that says stop now, stop, and that's what we usually succumb to. But the reality is probably, I should imagine definitely, that we can go far beyond that point that we tend to give up at. And I know that I give in probably easier than I should. I think it's something that we should all want to develop, so we can push ourselves that bit further and we can have a bit more confidence in ourselves, that we can go further and that we can master difficult situations and then fulfill greater potentials. Because it's so frustrating when you do succumb, when your willpower caves and you succumb, and you reflect and you think, I could have gone further than that. So with all that in mind, I wanted to use the plank. It was something, as I said, that I used to do. I used to do it as part of a training regime, and it was always one of those moments where you had to psychologically prepare, because it's essentially a stress position and you have to grit your teeth through it. I set the goal, I set it at 5 minutes, but I didn't want to know what the time was during the plank. I just wanted to keep going and going and going. When it got more painful, just keep hanging in there. Try out, experiment different methods to cope with it, like mindfulness. Just try and empty your thoughts from your head and just be almost like an inanimate object, just to be there and vacate the pain. That wasn't very successful. Well, it takes discipline, I think, as well, to have to get into that state. But I rely more on just a case of keep saying, I'll go a little bit longer, and you just keep batting yourself forward that way. I don't know anything about the plank in terms of what's acceptable, what's average. That wasn't essentially important. What was important was that I went as far as I could go, and in hindsight I feel like as I began what I was saying, I feel like I could have gone further, and it's always frustrating. So I hope that I'm going to continue this process, and as a personal vlog, I suppose, just keep going until I get to a point where I can watch the video back, or at least know that I probably won't watch it back, but at least know that I've attained a sense of an ability to go on despite hardships that I can be proud of. And unfortunately I didn't even make 5 minutes.